It's 99, it's with your promise, like a big Cleveland is the city where we come from, so run.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the thuggish ruggers ball. 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 You're feeling the strength for the wrong step bump. Hit a bump, get a jump at the dust. The spill just be thugging, straight buzzing, loving your peoples, cause we so real. Chill, better bring your weapon with step and bring on that ammunition. Tripping, no sip, not to mention, never knew no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream my mo and let me hear ya holler. Not about that mighty dollar, roll with the bum of thug up all the tank ain't remaining the same. Flaming my dank and drinking brews. Thinking about that hanging, cutting my back and thinking with you. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. Get ready for the bone and the more thugs busters. You know me as a hustler. Try to creep and get beat, maybe 6 feet. Pete, gotta put them under. Straight jackets, gotta make that money, man. It's still the same now. Better than my black trench vest. You gotta be down that bang bang. Come and get this teaching. Your soldiers, hot dusters, mustache. Me drinking me broke to my stomach back with blue all the way back. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. The bottom and now road strong. No sleep in the land, but creep if you can. Take a little step to the brain road. Smoking, instead of joking, up that road from smoking. Running from the popo. Now, gotta get them up with my busters. Work hard to the double glut. Pull to the curse, smoke with my hustler. Puff up to the brain shot. Now, beat it and tweet it. Gotta get it up in case for my truck. Oh, English, really don't need it. But in case my shoes when they get drunk, they pop on. So leave them alone, you know when they get shut down. So running the neck, what? And you better believe everyone in the stuff step. So what now? See the bone that clank, cause never gon' change, so flame up. Sit back and just look at the same cut. Let the face of the people that came up. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. Gotta give it down up to the Glock. Pop, pop, better drop in a buckshot. Cause I'm on them and never know how so. So creeping up out of the zip lock. So zen, zip, jen, and let them all hold one another and slip them, neglect them. Then they get me blood, they back to remember the test nut. To the death and put them to rest. And when I won't test block, put a hole up in them and bend. And gotta get through myself, but it won't good. Me victim. Nobody me running my mental. The fuck am I stuck in me, keeping it simple. Nobody me running my mental. To the tempo, up and mute up to the thuggish, ruggish C's. Like playing B's to the field, to the G's, and up to all my enemies. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. We got lazy and crazy. Daisies in the house. Witches in the house. And play. And Tasha. Levi's definitely in the house. Hey, everybody, give me one moment. Hello, lovelies. Hello. Give me one moment. Gonna turn this up. Try not to talk so loud. My daughter's in there. I think she's studying or something. I'm not sure. Hey, NC Girl for Life. What's going on, love? Smooches. Hey, everybody. 300 April. Thank you all for coming over here and just gracing me with your presence. I love you guys. So check this out. I know y'all seen the title. I have some good news. I have some extraordinary news, actually. And if y'all see me dot out and come back, if I tell y'all, hold on one moment, that's because I'm waiting on some more good news to come in. You wouldn't believe it. So I can't wait to tell you guys. Yes, yes. But I'm not going to jump the gun yet. I'm going to tell you at the end. Okay? So, first, how's everybody doing today? Before we get into it. And let's see. Yeah, I just checked. I don't have the information yet. Okay. Okay. So let's go back over here and let me see. Uh, okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm not gonna prolong it. So let me tell you something. I keep telling y'all there is no coinkydinkies in life. Everything is by divine chance. God sets things up, or whoever you believe in, but I believe in God. Okay, and He sets things up to where when it's your time, your turn, and your season, you can't do nothing but walk dead into it. Okay. Um, what I mean by that is, give me one moment. Hold on one moment. Okay. What I mean by that is I've did so much work, y'all, on myself um to become whatever he wants me to become. Whatever I was sent here to do, whatever I was destined to do. Um and I knew that the road I was going would not get me to where I'm supposed to be. And sometimes you have to have those hard conversations with yourself and really, focus on, if you want to be here meaning the destination that you're seeking for, but you're over here. You can't keep doing over here stuff to get to here. Okay, there has to be some type of changes. There has to be a mind change. There has to be um, all type of stuff that you have to do. And some people don't never change. I go through that because they don't want to do the hard work. Um, However, I am just one of them. If I get my mind focused on something or whatever it is that I want, I do it. So let me tell you what happened today. I was at work and one of my calls, which was the best call I had today, was this older woman. And I kind of felt she was African American um, just by the way she was reacting. And this older woman who will be 80 next year in February, I got permission to tell her story. Okay. So that's why I'm telling. I'm not going to say her name. I just got permission to tell her story. So we were talking and let me start over. This conversation that I'm going to talk about came after I had a call, and the lady said, "Can you call me back?" She said, "Because the news is on its way over. The newscaster is on its way over here to interview me. Today is the 5th year of my daughter that was murdered's anniversary. Now, y'all that know me know what had happened to my daughter this year. So it was so ironic that I got that call." And I said, wow. And she was like, "I know you probably never understand what I'm going through, you know. And I had to stop her. I said, "Ma'am," because I mean, she was, and I understand she was in her emotions. And I said, "Ma'am," I said, "my daughter was murdered this year." And she just stopped. And I said, "So I do understand. I understand." I said, "So you go ahead and do what you got to do." And first thing before she said, "I'm going to pray for you because if nobody else knows where you are, I know where you are." Y'all, that's why I said God, He sets things up. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And so I was like, "Thank you. And I'll be praying for you as well." It's 5 years and they still have not found her daughter's killer. And I was like, okay, now I'm grateful. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we overlook the small things because it's not the bigger picture. And so I was like, okay, I get it. So following that call, this when this great call came in, and this older woman, and I was talking to her, and I don't know how we led to this, but she's a rape victim. So I'm sorry, not a victim, a victor. She's a rape victor. And she got to talking, and she was telling me, she said, I'm almost 80 and I take her to, she said, I got a little part time job. I go twice a week and take her to two women. One is older than me, one is a little bit younger than me, and they are bad off. I said, what? I'm thinking, I'm looking at her age. She's 79, and she take care of these women, one older than her, one younger. She said she goes, so she still drives. She said, I don't even look my age, nor do I act my age. And she said, I lost my husband 30 something years ago, thank God. And when she said that, I was like, ooh, you know. So, and she started laughing behind it. And I said, okay. Um, Not the reaction I was thinking, but okay. She said, well, let me explain. She said, I was raped at the age of 14 and I was forced to marry my rapist. Get into it. Get into it. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? She said she was 14 when she was raped and was forced to rape was forced to marry her rapist and had been married to him. And she said he was a no good son of a gun. She said, I mean, he was no good. Y'all, I'm still trying to wrap my head. Now, she done went on. Right, Instant Girl for Life? Yes. And I'm trying to wrap my head because she done went on talking about how, he wasn't good and blah, 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 blah. But she's an extraordinary woman because even with that, because I couldn't imagine. And I thought about that, y'all. I thought about, well, what happened with me and my cousin. Don't you know I was going to marry him? Do you understand? He asked me to marry him. He said he had proposed to me 3 times. This is my cousin. He proposed to me 3 times. He wanted us to go away from here and get away from my family and start over and raise our child. Any more kids that I would have by him. And I'm thinking, what if I had really went ahead and did that? Would that have been the thing that altered my course? And would it have been the thing that altered my course so much that I wouldn't have ever been able to get back where I'm supposed to be, you know? And um right. Okay, yeah, so okay, so when she said that and she went on to tell me, she said, see, and she got to talking, she said that she was the first African American um to be the head of a Ford distribution place, a distributor place, no, dealership. Thank you, Lord. She said she was the first African American to be the head of a dealership. She told me how much she made at the time, how when she was working somewhere, she only made 85 cents an hour. She knew the Ford person that owned the Ford company. She knew him. And then she said, because I said, well, that's when companies, because she was telling me that they gave her a cost of living raise and all that. I said, that's when companies really cared about their people. And she said, well, what has happened is, she said, the kids have taken over these big companies, and the kids don't have a sense of uh, well-being when it comes to their employees. And she said, just like Mr. Ford, she said, now the daddy Ford that started the Ford company, she said he was phenomenal. She said, I mean, he was approachable. She said, the son, I know him too. She said, but the son is not that way. And I'm like, I'm sitting here talking to this woman and I'm in awe. This is Black history at its finest. And I'm sitting here like, whoa, whoa. And I'm going to tell you how I came out of this, what I got from this conversation. Now I'm telling you, they may call me in tomorrow and talk to me about some stuff because like I said, we was on this phone call. This woman fascinated me so much. I sat on the phone call for 30 something minutes listening to her talk. I was done with what I had to do and everything, but this woman had me fascinated, you know? And I was like, I just couldn't get enough of what she was saying. I was soaking it up like a sponge, and I think she could tell, so she kept talking and feeding that hunger in me. Like I told y'all, I am a go getter, and when I talk to people, man, especially those that are trailblazers, like you said, April, those that have paved the way, and I love older people anyway. I love old people. I really do. I'd rather be with them than people my own age. You know, she said that she she raised her children. One of her children was so young when they retired. They was something and they retired and they don't retire twice. I'm like, what? I mean, y'all. They She is a phenomenal woman. But when she told me she was forced to marry her rapist, who is this calling me? Hold on. Somebody's calling me, y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, oh, it's my mentor, y'all. Oh my God. Hold on. I can't even talk to her because I'm on here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to call her back. I'm gonna have to call her back. Oh my God. Y'all, if I tell y'all, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If I tell y'all, I can't even tell y'all right now till I secure. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to play some music because this right here, when I tell you God don't make no mistakes, this is epic what I'm going to share with y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure that I can share it first. Hold on. Let me do. Look, I'm stuttering. I don't even never stutter. Hold on. Enjoy. I'll be right back. Hey y'all, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna have to mute this because I don't know if she actually wants me to say her name yet. So I'm gonna mute this and I'll be back. Okay, 300. If you can hear me, you know how to text me and let me know. Okay. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. One moment, butterflies. One moment. This is really important. I'm going to blow your mind. One moment. Hello, my peoples. I know everybody done left, but oh well. I'm sorry. This could not be. This could not be. This could not be. This could not be helped. Okay, I am back. 300. Are you still in here? My kids is downstairs playing something. My 17-year-old and my 23-year-old. They. I don't know what they playing. I'm gonna make them turn it off because it sounds like they're conjuring up spirits. Okay, y'all still here? Good. Thank you. All right, so let me see. Where was I at? Telling y'all about this. Y'all, I am so excited. I can't wait. I got some good news to tell y'all at the end of this thing. And this person I just talked to, y'all, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. That is a true saying. When the pupil is ready, the teacher will come. Y'all, I am destined to be a millionaire. And I've been saying it since I was a kid. I am destined to be a millionaire. And it's my time, my turn, and my season, and it's on. So this woman married, she was forced to marry her rapist, and she had kids by the rapist. And I couldn't imagine the torture of knowing that the person who raped you is someone you laying beside every day, someone you had to say I do to, and he raped you at 14 nonetheless. I'm like, oh my goodness. So to see this strong woman talking, and she's full of joy, she was full of knowledge, she was full of everything. I'm sitting here like, whoa, like, wow, are you serious? And she was just giving me pearls of wisdom. And yeah, it made me think about my situation. And let me tell you something. Like I said, I was thinking because, like I said, my cousin proposed to me, and he proposed to me 3 times. And I was thinking, what if I had went on and said I do to him? I don't think I would be where I am now. I really believe that, to be honest, I really believe one of us would have either been dead or in the jail. That's true. Because not only was he a rapist, a molester, whatever the case may be, he hate the word rapist. He don't like for me to call him a rapist. Um, but he was domineering, like for real. He was very domineering. You know, um, he was demanding. And he's still like it to this day. Like, and I have to put him in this place. Like when we do talk because of our daughter, and he'll get to that point, like what I say, you heard what I said, and all this and stuff. And I'm like, ho, 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 player, who you talking to? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Coco, I'm sorry. Let me change that. Let me change that. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes he still get beside himself, and I have to be like, wait a minute, player, hold up, hold up now. This ain't that little girl, you know. And as time began to change, y'all, with me and him, I became this warrior. Like, he started being afraid of me in some aspects, like, because he knew if I said, I'm going to cut you, I'm going to cut you. And he was like, he didn't want to be on that end. Thank you, NC girl, for life. You are absolutely right. And he didn't want to be on the end of that. And he told my daughter, he said, I don't mess with your mama. Your mama crazy. He said, she crazy. I don't mess with her. He said, so, and she was like, but daddy, you raped her. He was like, yes, when she was younger, and all this and stuff. But shoot, something happened with her and she became Miss Warrior. I don't mess with her, like that and stuff. I'm like, yeah, because, all it takes is a slip. Hey, 777 times two. What's up, girl? So demanding and dominant. Yes, it is a classic sign of an abuser. I don't think he's abusing his wife he's with now because she look like she big enough to handle him and anybody else he got coming. Like for real, she look like she'll pick him up and just smack him. And what's so bad though, y'all? I feel sorry for him in a way because he's going through some health challenges. You know what I'm saying? I mean, very bad health challenges. And my daughter said he read my book and he was pissed about the book. And I said, so did he deny it? She said, no, ma'am, he didn't deny it. He said, you was telling the truth, but he's pissed you put it in the book. I said, okay, it's better to be pissed than to be pissed on. You feel me? So, keep it moving, bruh. So she just I don't know, this woman gave me, it was like my rite of passage to let me know I'm alright. I am okay with all the extra stuff that I've been through. I'm okay because I was not made to marry my rapist. You understand what I'm saying? And even though people failed me in that area, as far as family and all that's concerned, they may have failed me, but look who I became with the help of God and with my tenacity, with my determination. Look who I am. You understand what I'm saying? Look at my kids. My kids are successful in their own right. I'm in my right mind. Y'all, you know, I was always told you ain't gonna have nobody, ain't nobody gonna love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. And I got a man who loves the ground I walk on. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, you know, and so I feel vindicated, if that's the word. I feel vindicated. I feel like I was made to take this call of this woman who, it was a lesson. And the lesson that I learned was, no matter, as I always say, no matter where you start, you don't have to end up there. No matter what you go through, you can always become better. You know what I'm saying? And even with everything she went through being forced to marry this man, she became this phenomenal woman. I mean, she's done so many things. She's traveled. I mean, I just wish y'all, and I wish y'all could have had the chance to meet. And I caught myself taking notes with this lady, and I was trying to write so fast I couldn't even read my notes. I'm like, it must not have been meant for me to take no notes, just to know, get the permission to tell her story, without putting her name in it, which she didn't care, but I had to protect my job. So, um, so I'm just, I just came on to say, y'all, what would happen if the one person that brought you the most pain you were forced to be with? Like, what if the person who, I'm not sure who, maybe rape wasn't your thing, but what if that person used to beat you up all the time and for some reason they made you marry that person? What if the person used to cheat on, somebody used to cheat on you all the time and you was made to be connected, to be married to that person? How would your mental be right now? Do you think you would honestly be, um, I don't know. Boy. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody inbox me. But do you think that you would honestly be where you are right now? And this goes for the men and women. If you, okay, men, if you were had to marry the woman who cheated on you, lied to you all the time, talked down to you, disrespected you, I mean to the tenth power, but you were made to marry her, what would you? I mean, what do you think would happen? Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You own it, April. You know, yeah, more than what you know. He plays none about me, and that's the facts. Um, that would have been you. See, I know, girl. That's what I'm saying, And I was wondering when she said my husband died over 30 some years ago, praise God. I was like, whoa. I was, it took me down loop. I was like, oh, okay. Not the response I was thinking about, but okay. And then just when she explained, well, he raped me when I was 14 and they forced me to marry him and he was an a-hole. And all this is, I'm like, so not only did insult to injury, not only did they make her marry the man who violated her in every sense of the word, but he was an a-hole to her the whole time he was married to her. So she had to endure that. I'm like, dang, dude. That's like it's like hit me again. I can put some stank on it. I mean, you already whooping me, but now I need you when you beat me. I need you to beat me and just slap me backwards. Like hit me with your fist and then slap me. That's what that's like. She did. She did. She instant girl for like she did. I promise you, I was tripping. I was like, okay. Ah, Lord have mercy. I swear the people I meet, and I know y'all be thinking I'm tripping, but the people I meet is what boy. And I mean, she was spunky, honey. She was like, "Oh yes, honey." She said, "Ooh, them women I take care of are man, they are worse. They are really worse." She said, "I don't know how." She said, "Ooh, they health is just ridiculous." But that made me think about it because most of the time, people like us who survive and kick what we done been through in the butt, and we like, look, you're not gonna. I ain't gonna let you take over me. I ain't gonna let you wear me down. I ain't gonna let you do X, Y, and Z. And we stay focused and we keep living our life to the fullest, to the 10th power. Man, we are the ones that survive and thrive. Not just survive, but thrive also. You know? I'm like, whoo wee. See, and I didn't know that another content creator was gonna come on tonight because had I known that I wouldn't have never came on at the same time. But whatever it is, what it is. Respect is given after it's earned, if you feel me. But y'all, I'm just excited. But you know what, y'all? Y'all need to stay tuned. I'm gonna tell y'all. Now before I click, I can tell. Let me see. 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 I don't know the criteria for raping somebody and marrying them, but I'm pretty sure being an a-hole to the person is not in the book. Facts. Facts. Facts 300 here. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so I'm sitting over here and I cannot stop smiling. I cannot stop smiling. I'm trying to stop smiling, but I can't stop smiling. First of all, I have a mentor who, my mentor, I have more than one, but this particular mentor I met when I was dealing with a certain company. And I seen this mentor, they featured her on the news in her area. And I was like, oh, that's my mentor. Hey, awesome. And I said, I want to know something. So I asked her, I said, hey, I want to know if you'll do an interview with me because I'm a smile fry now. She's a millionaire. I said, I want to know if you'll do an interview with me on my little bitty channel that I have, and all this and stuff. So I was waiting for her to respond. I couldn't even wait. She typed in when. She said, sure, when. Y'all, I start screaming. I was like, really? Really? Oh my gosh, she gonna do it. So I gave her the date and she said, absolutely. Just send me a reminder. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. And you know what's so funny? I know a whole lot of millionaires, but I never think to involve them in my little everyday run of the mill stuff that I do because, people are always asking a millionaire for something. If anything, I want is the knowledge. I don't want your money. I want your knowledge. Show me how you did what you did so I can do it. So, and yeah, he should have spent that time begging for forgiveness. Yes, NC girl for life. I am so psyched. Her, it's like, dude, and I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I'm trying not to cry because when you see your life changing for the better, it's exciting because of all the hell that you've been through and you start seeing things just come into place for you. It starts seeing stuff. Oh my gosh, it just gets like, and I know people like, well, yeah, she's just a millionaire that you can talk to, but you don't understand what that means. That means somebody who makes seven figures is taking some time. And time is one thing you don't get back. It's taking some time to come and talk with me till you get there. I don't take nothing for granted. I don't take anything for granted because I know that I really shouldn't even be sick where I'm sick. So I'm excited. And not only am I excited, I'm excited for everybody who will come and listen to her so she can tell you how she did it and so she can empower you, and so she can give you some wisdom, whether you take it or not. At least you can hear it. And if you feel like it's not for you, pass it to your kids, to your grandkids, to your nephews, your nieces, somebody. You know, I'm just excited, y'all. Yes, it's gonna be on my channel. Yes, April. Uh, she's gonna come here Monday. Monday, November the 2nd at 7 p.m. She will be over here, and everything, and I'm gonna be advertising and stuff. And I'm so excited. And then y'all, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. So I call her my money guy mom. My money guy mom. She's a millionaire. This other millionaire. And I said, I'm gonna ask her if she'll come the following week. And she tell me no, it's just no, but I'm gonna go for it. And and I, and I asked her. I said, well, I called her auntie. I said, I want to know if you will come on my channel. And she said, when? And she said, I would be delighted to come on your channel. And I said, are you serious? She said, yes. She said, anytime, any place, anywhere, just tell me. Yeah, that's why I said I gotta take his call. I gotta take his call. And so when I did call her and everything, and she was, of course, putting knowledge in my head. That's what took so long. She was putting knowledge in my head, okay? And I said, well, Auntie, I got to get back on my channel. She said, oh, I didn't know you was on your channel. She said, we're here. And so we went on and finished talking and hashing out some things and everything. And I'm excited. And she said, don't you know? She said, I've turned out 50 millionaires in 18 months. She said, are you ready? Yeah. I said, yes, ma'am. It's my time. I said, it's my time. It's my turn. And it's my season. And I'm ready. I'm ready. And she said, great. She said, I've been waiting to hear that. Y'all, multi-millionaire, 70 years old, African American woman. Do you hear me? Is going to come and talk with me on my little bitty platform. Are you what? What? And then ask me for a dime. Then wasn't bougie. She said when and where. I come anywhere. Yes. Yeah. I don't mean to cry, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. So I'll put her name out there later. I'm not gonna put it out there now. Cause I don't. I'll put it out there later. I don't want people digging out. Which you don't. She don't care. She's world known. You type in her name, it pops up all over Google, Alexa, everybody. So, but I'm just excited, y'all. And let me see. Yes, and see girl for life. Yes. Oh man. And just because the guys are with me. Yes. My goodness. When I tell y'all, I told people, if you about drama, and if you stuck, leave me alone. And I meant it. I don't have time. I got somewhere I gotta be. I got things I got to do. I don't have time to get stuck in a rut with people who don't want to live their life. Who just, I mean, it's like kiddie stuff. Want to argue about some stuff, want to do this. I don't have time for that. My mind ain't even there. It's like for real, if that's what you got to offer, don't talk to me. I don't have time for that. I don't. Thank you so much. So y'all, Yes, thank you so much. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm just, like I said, I'm sitting over here and I just can't stop smiling. I just like, wow, because I'm different now and I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready, you know. And like I said, when the pupil is ready, the teacher will come. And that's the truth. And hopefully, y'all heard something from both of these extraordinary women. Uh, I'm still waiting on Master P to send me his availability, his camp rather to send me his availability so I can talk with him. And what is he again, y'all? Millionaire. So I'm just excited. I am, and wow, yeah, I'm excited. So yes, it is because I know, like I said, there is no coincidences. God has divine timing, you know, and it's like, wow. At least I could say, if nothing else comes out of this, which I know many things will, but if nothing else comes out of this, I can always say I was able to sit with a millionaire and have a conversation that's priceless. You get it? Priceless. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Oh my goodness. So so that's why, hold on. So that's why you didn't answer my email. Laugh out loud. No, because you know what? Part of it. Okay, I went back to work. Let me tell you about this, girl. I went back to work, and this job has been stressing me. And I refuse to let it stress me, but it has been like giving me a whole lot of stupid stuff. They change so much stuff at work that when I get off, it's like I just need to distress. And so, what I have been doing though, I have been answering your question a little bit on the last two lives I did. The very first two lives, I actually tell you about different things, you know. But I am sitting down today. Today is my day before midnight. I will respond to your email. Uh, and I will, let you know. Thank you for being patient with me, though. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I knew I couldn't email you right away, and that's why I was answering you during the lives, girl. And it's not even the job. The job is easy, but they're making it hard. They done took some stuff away. They condensing some stuff. They making it where this you can't do no more. And I mean, they just, it's like they want it to be hard so that they can have a reason to write you up out of fire you in this pandemic. You know, my husband told me today, he said, quit. And I knew that was going to be his response because he don't want me to be stressed. You know, I'm like, what? He's like, no, I'd rather have you than to have you all stressed out and all this. We ain't doing that sick stuff this year. We're not doing, he keeps saying, we ain't doing that sick stuff this year. Because last year when he almost lost me twice, you could have bought him for a penny. It had much change. I never seen a grown man shrunk into a kid. Like he turned into. I mean, he was so very, very, very like he's not a hard person anyway. My husband don't walk around beating his chest. He don't do that. He's very humble, but it changed him. He turned into a kid. He was like, "Baby, how you feeling?" And he just wanted to sit up under me. He just wanted to, and I get it. I get it, So, but yeah, I'm so excited. So anyway, what's been up with y'all people today? That's my two good newses and all that type of stuff. I just could not imagine being married to my rapist. I just did tap tap tap. Now, if that's something I wanted to do, then okay, that means I thought about it and I can live with the repercussions. But to know that my family forcing me to do that, and she said she didn't know nothing about the world. She was strictly church girl. And I can understand that because back then, you know, You had to do stuff like that. Will your YouTube channel be silent when you begin to picture multiple writing projects next month? Oh no! I'ma still find time. No, because I never forget the bridge that brings me over. I'm still gonna find time to come on here. If it's no more than to do a recording at least once a week, and then do a live once a week. But no, it'll still be activity over here, girl. Shoot. We moving forward, not stopping. Yes, ma'am. So, I'm excited. I'm excited, and plus, I've made some decisions. I've made some decisions about what I'm gonna do. As far as people is concerned, I realize a lot of people say they have my best interest at heart, and other. I'm seeing other things than that. So I am coming away from a lot of stuff and a lot of people, and I don't feel bad about that. I'm not looking back, not looking to the side, to the left, to the right. I just don't feel bad about it. I got to do what's right for me. You know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, I'm gonna take people with me who really wants to go. I ain't pulling nobody. I ain't Harriet Tubman. I ain't gonna put no gun to your head. None of that. You either go willingly or you don't go. You sit on the porch and watch the big dogs. So that's how we gonna do that. But hold on for me one moment. I'll be right back. I am gonna play this song though. I'll be back.
Other day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. Oh yeah, never thinking for a moment, baby, that you be thinking of me too. Yeah, so I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away. Oh, can't you see you and me are meant to be your baby? And there's nothing left to say. Can't you see what you do to me? I know I'm meant to be. You are me, oh yeah. Oh baby, can't you see what you do to me? I know I'm meant to be. You are me, oh yeah. Every time I see you, I get this feeling. Oh yeah, telling me you're the one. Oh, what a feeling. Hey, let's go. I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away. Oh, can't you see you and me? Want to be your baby. There's nothing left for me to say. Oh, baby, can't you see what you do to me? I know what you're doing to me. Boy, why don't you see what you do to me? Oh, yeah. Take me away, so far away. Oh, what you do to me? Oh,
That's right.
Come in, loves. Oh, okay. I had to run back in here. I am out of breath. Shoot. One moment. Woo. Lord Jesus. I'm out of breath. Hey, can y'all hear that song? Y'all can't hear the song. Hold on. Excuse me, one moment. This is it.
Time to give a toast to the woman of the decade. Too bad to be played. Get vexed and I'm bound to throw shade all over your body.
After this go off and I'll be back. I'm still sitting here.
Leave a time and take home the loot. Choosy about who I let knock my boot. Now let me take sight till you're loving the life. Life ain't all that unless you're doing it right. Come on. Keep on, keep on. Cause you can't make you change love. Your love's so reckless. Keep on doing it right. Beware of the stare when I step into peace. I come in peace, but I got shit that need to be released. Now who from the chosen shall I choose? Yeah, now you wish you was in his shoes. I found me a new nigga this year that knows how to handle this here. Now I look forward to going home at night. Brother does me right under the candlelight. Wax upon my back, can I handle all of that? Yes I can I? Why not? If I wanna, yes I can. More honey than a bumblebee hive, pulling 69 ways out my archive. Sweet like liquor, sugar from my booger, juicy like high C or an IC. I got the shit to make your ass write a bad check. Cause like I said, I ain't afraid of the sweat. Beat on my drum if you feel the need to, as I proceed to open up and feed you. I got a longing to put you where you wanna be. Been out here and I get rid of all company. Keep on, cause you can't make you change the world. Your love's so reckless. Doing it right. Many have tried strict regulations. Lazy motherfuckers get put on probation. Those that didn't perform well, they get no
Keep on keeping on, y'all. Hey, told y'all, I'm here. I'm here. It's your time. It's my time. It's your time. It's my time. Hey, hey, hey.
wise excel. Once said by my born in hell. Only the lonely die slowly. Left all alone, try to control me. Easy does it, never ask how was it. Never speak my info of my sheets in the street. Cause that ain't cool. And that ain't you to talk about who knocked the boot on the video shoot. But it's all good though, you gotta get it when you want it. Like your prey, make you move and hop up. Come on, y'all. It's natural. Never be ashamed. Fuck the fame, keep the name and kick the game. Keep on. Cause you can't make you change the world. Keep on, keeping on. Doing it right. You can't, you won't. Telling y'all it's y'all time. Do y'all hear me? Repeat after me. Say it's my time. It's my turn. It's my season. Keep on, keeping on. Hey, sis. And my beautiful sister. Hey, yes. I had to say that, y'all. I had to play that because it is our time. When I tell you to watch your energy, I'm telling you actually attract to you who you are. Okay? So we have to be careful with that. And April, I saw you posting that scripture. That is so true. I put a scripture this morning, y'all. It was Jeremiah 29:11. I don't know who heard my inspirational message, but it's January. It was Jeremiah 29:11. Come in. Okay. So, and it said, I'll let somebody post it. But anyway, I'm telling y'all. It's just I'm just so excited, everyone. Again, I cannot fathom me having to marry my rapist. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like I said, if I decided to marry my cousin because I wanted to, we were already having sex and I had a baby by him, okay, then, that was a choice. But to have my parents force me to marry him and they knew he raped me at 14 and then he treat me like crap the time that we're married until he died, what? That's mental torture, you all. And just think about it. They had kids. So not only was it mental torture, but it was physical too. I'm having to have sex with you and you rape me. What kind of blah. But she got the ultimate revenge because she was successful. She worked her way up. She became this big time person. I mean, this African American woman, for her to be 80, she was rocking my socks. She was rocking my socks, y'all. I learned so much from her within those 30 minutes. But like I told you again, when the pupil's ready, the teacher will come. Okay? God is not going to send anyone, if you believe in the universe, whatever. He's not going to send anyone when you're not ready. Why would he want you to destroy yourself? Why? Real mamas, real problems. Hey, boo. Honey, y'all won't believe what has happened to Miss Coco Nantunan, aka Libra Butterfly today. You wouldn't believe it. But let me tell y'all, since y'all coming in, y'all might as well hear the good news too. Let me put my headset in. Hold on. Okay, let me put my headset in. Okay, so I have some mentors. I have one mentor that she's been my mentor since I was, oh my gosh, early 20s. I have one mentor that was my mentor's mentor. Okay. But I call her my auntie. Let me tell you what happened. So today I was sitting here and I was like, oh my goodness, they feature my mentor on her news channel. And I mean, the caption was all that. Okay. I was like, wow. I said, I wonder if she'll come on my little show. Right. So I said, hey, congratulations. I just want to know if you'll come on my little bitty show I have on YouTube. Okay. She said, sure, when? Okay, now that means a lot because this woman is a millionaire. I she's a millionaire and she's gonna take some time out of her schedule to come and sit on my little live and give some worlds of wisdom and things like this. She's African American woman, single mother, boys, doing the dang thing. Do you hear me? And then I'm not gonna cry no more. So let me take a deep breath. Then this person I call my auntie. I used to call her my money mama, but I call her my auntie now. And I said, hey auntie, I said, I just want to know if you'll come on my little small YouTube channel that I have, and just tell people about, who you are and what you've done and all this and stuff. I couldn't even come out of there before she said, I sure can win. Call me. And she started trying to call me, and I kept saying, what's that ringing? What's that ringing? I forgot I'm on the computer, but I still have my Facebook page up so people can call. And so it started ringing. I was like, oh my goodness, that's her. I started freaking out. I'm like, that's her, that's her. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I said, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to answer this call. Anyway, y'all, I called her and I said, hi, auntie. And I was like, I just want to know if you come on mic. She said, yes, when? Anything for you, where? Sure will, anytime. Let me know. And I said, okay, what about this date? She said, even if I ain't available, I will be available. She said, but I am available. She said, I'm just saying for you, anytime. Y'all, she's a multi-millionaire. Do you hear me? Little old Coco, Libra butterfly from the projects, you know, got these powerful millionaire black women to come and sit on my channel to just talk. Are you serious? When the pupil's ready, the teacher will come. And I was sitting here and I just started crying, y'all, because it hit me. It hit me. That little old project chick. You know what I'm saying? The little old the chick that shouldn't have made it out, should have lost her mind, is in the mix with millionaires. Y'all, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my husband calling for work. Okay, so, but yeah, I'll thank you, real mamas. Elevation. Yep, elevation. I'm on live. So anyway, um, so yeah, y'all, I'm just excited. And like I said, I don't have a big head or nothing of that, I'm just grateful because, you know, I'm just grateful. It could have been anybody. and it still can be anybody, but I am all about empowering my people. Um, Especially like I said, when I turned 50, I told everybody 2020 I'm taking no holds bar. I ain't taking no stuff. If you're about a lot of drama, like I said, all I want to be is this is all I do. I do the L's. I like to live, laugh, love, and I need loyalty. If I can't have them four, dismiss yourself from me. For real. And I'm sorry. Wait a minute, y'all. Somebody was trying to tell me something. Okay, so yeah. So I hope I'm gonna be advertising it. Um Thank you, real mamas. Thank you. And girl, I really want you to I hope you're able to come in here when they are in here. Cause like I said, my first guest, she's a single mother. She got boys. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She's a millionaire. Yes, ma'am. And the way you are, your spirit is just like hers. The way you are. I know she's gonna say some stuff that's gonna be like, what? Yes. Yes. But like I said, what I want our people to do, it's okay to like who you like. It's okay to do whatever. It's okay, but don't just fill your body with a bunch of junk. Balance that mess out. Okay, if you like the drama, you like the drama. Okay, I don't, but cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you, you not me. So make sure that you balance out. Make sure you have a good helping of solid food too that will keep you growing and prospering when all this drama's gone. Because some of these people, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Some of these people still be on YouTube doing what they doing 3 years from now if the world don't end. They'll still be here doing the same thing. They'll still be arguing about who did what for how come. They'll still be on here talking about somebody's hair. They'll still be on. I mean, they're gonna still be. They're gonna still be. You look like. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but yes, ma'am. I know, Miss Hot Air Girl. You was the next one I was gonna pull on. Because I know. You know what I'm saying? It's. Do you know how long you'll be able to interview this upcoming? I guess as long as I want to, but I'm not gonna keep her. When she's busy like that, I'm not gonna keep them on her. Like I said, they millionaires. They money. These two women, even though they money makes money for them, like they don't really have to do nothing. They still in the trenches because they want to make sure that that continues to flow. And the second millionaire, she told me, she said she produced 50 millionaires and it only took her 18 months. And then she said, "So are you ready now?" Cause she's been knowing me for so long. And I've been like, one day, yeah, I'm coming. One day, yeah, I'm coming. And so she said, "Are you ready now?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am. It's my time, my turn, and my season. Now, think it ain't. Think it ain't. It ain't just mine. That's why I'm bringing my peoples along with me. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Mm. Facts. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. That's fine, April. I understand, sweetie, for real. That's why I made it to when I get out from work. And plus, God is making it where I don't get too content with my job. Cause see, I have a habit. I'm good at what I do. Not trying to, but I am. I'm very good at what I do. If you show me what to do, I master it. Okay, so I'm good at that. So he's making me uncomfortable at this job because he's got better for me. Because if I'm good at this job, I ain't gonna think about nothing else. I'll be like, oh well, I can just log on here and just every day have the paycheck coming in as long as God's like, no, you gotta get uncomfortable. I don't want you to be comfortable. Not in this season. You got too much to do. You got too many people to help. You can't help them if you ain't got it. So I need you to get uncomfortable so you can get it so you can help others. I got it. I understand why I'm uncomfortable. And it's like I'm uncomfortable in a whole lot of areas. In every area I'm uncomfortable in, I have been safe in. Like I take the safe way because why? It's safe. And he's like, not no more. So now, hey, it's either sink or swim. And I done sunk before. It's time for me to swim. One stroke at a time, boo. One stroke at a time. And I am willing and able and ready to swim. Never learn to swim. They catch the rhythm of the stroke. How could I hold my breath? And everybody likes stroke. I know, y'all, I'm crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about the woman who married her rapist, blew my mind, but not by her own accord. Her parents forced her to marry him. And I'm just like, yeah, not good. Not good. But in most religious settings like that, the parents want to shush the gossip. So they either used to send the women off to a whole nother state, or like to a way to a family members, or they used to let them stay somewhere and then say that was the cousin's baby. Like, come on, come on. She disappeared for 9 months, but that's the cousin's baby. Get up. But yeah, I'm like, So, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Because your life will never be the same. Are you ready? Y'all, if not now, when? That's what you need to ask yourself. If not now, when? Can you see the handwriting on the wall? Can you see how things is changing? And they're going to change without us. You either have to jump in and go for yours, okay? Are you going to sit on the sideline and wait for somebody to pass it out to you? You know, but yeah, yeah, I'm just saying. I don't have the answers to everything, but I do know, such as I have, I don't mind sharing. Iron sharpens iron. That is one of my favorite scriptures of the Bible. Iron sharpens iron. Because that's the truth. What I know, you may not know, but you may know something that I don't know. And together we're both sharpened. Together we're powerful because together we're undefeated. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, that Jeremiah 29:11 scripture I gave this morning, he knows the plans and thoughts that he have for you. You know what I'm saying? What you got to realize, you got to speak up and start speaking what's for you and not what's against you. I pay no attention to those that don't mean me any good. I made an announcement to people: if you full of drama and you can't love me, we can't laugh, we can't, live in peace, we can't, you're not loyal to me, miss me altogether. Don't even wave at me. Just keep it going. I'm good. And matter of fact, kick rocks. How about that? you know. But when you get to the point where you could say, dag nabbit, I went through hell and back. And now that I'm back, I ain't letting nobody take me through Hello Kitty anymore. At all. I deserve the best. Whatever that is to you, because your best may not be mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, people's like, well, why don't you want to be a size 10? Because I don't. I don't have no explanation for that. I shouldn't have to give you one. I want to be healthier. I want to be a little smaller and toned up a little bit more. But a size 10 ain't my dream. I ain't no big girl with small girl dreams. Sorry. They don't even belong to me, boo. I'm plus size diva. Huh. Get into it. I'm holding it down for the big girls. And gonna hold it down for the big. I'm gonna show you how to rock it like this. Uh-huh. So I don't have no small girl dreams. I'm good. Like I said, yes, you can be healthier. And that's what I want to do. I want to get healthier. I want to get a little smaller, but I don't want to be no size 10. I'm not knocking people who are. That just ain't my stilo. I don't want to be that. Shoot. You can't make me be that either. And I always say, if you don't like how I look, don't look at me. Close your eyes when you see this surprise. Hello. So and everybody's laughing, but here's the thing. Y'all know where I get that from. Y'all know where I get my self-esteem from. You're not gonna believe it when I tell you. But I had a grandmother that no matter what I did or what I was, spoke life into me. I was the darkest one. Everybody else is high yellow because who they mix with. So they almost like bright dang near white. I'm dark. Okay. And it was always a thing that, you know, other people were pretty because they were light skinned, you know, um, and everything. So, and it's not by not by my grandmother, but people have a tendency back then to say if you were lighter skinned, because we weren't too far removed from slavery. Let's just be honest. People back then felt like if you were lighter skinned, you were prettier, you know, but people couldn't get over how my skin was because my skin was just chocolatey, but it had a copper tone to it because of what I mixed with. And it was just flawless as a kid. And well, thank God it's still like that to this day. But, my grandmother used to always tell me, "You're my chocolate baby. You're my baby," like that. And I never felt inferior to anyone. I didn't care what they looked like. I never felt it. And my father, he used to call me his black china doll. He used to say, "That is my black porcelain china doll. I treat her like she's my porcelain china doll. She's precious. It's nobody like her at all." And so that's where my self-esteem come in at. Them two right there. And I just grew up like it. Even when I went through all that I went through, I still felt no competition. Even when I used to be the point guard of my basketball team, I was point guard in high. I was, well, matter of fact, let me slow it down. I was in middle school, and high schools would come and get me to play on their team because I was just that dang good. You know what I'm saying? And when I had a baby, it kind of threw everything in a loop. I didn't know you could still go to school with a baby. Nobody told me that. Because had I known that, I would have used my skills as a basketball player to get me everywhere I wanted to go. What I heard was there is no NBA for women. No NBA for women. You might as well give them dreams up. What the farthest you gonna go? So I gave it up. But then I started thinking of the ways to make it because I always said I was going to be a millionaire. Always, never doubted it. And not my prayer has been, okay, God, well, where is it at? And then when I get that dream that I was a millionaire, and then when this prophet showed up at my church, and she said, "I want to tell y'all, there are some millionaires in here." She said, "The last church I went to, I said it was three and it was four." She said, "Church before that, she said, so I have a knack of picking out millionaires." And she said, "If God tell me to, I'll point to some." And so I was getting ready to, it was not just me, but a whole lot of people stand up to take their offering up her. And she pointed at me. She said, "You." I said, "Me?" She said, "Uh-huh, you." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "You know you're a millionaire, right?" Everybody started screaming at my church because I had just told them that Friday. And this was a Sunday, she said it. That Friday, I had just told them what my dream was and that what God had said to me that I was a millionaire. And so this woman came from nowhere. Didn't nobody know her from Adam. She had stopped at a Kroger on her way home back to Chicago. And these two ministers at my church saw her and was like, "Well, let our pastor pray for you before you leave. Okay? So let our pastor pray for you before you leave so you can have safe travels." And when she got there, my pastor said, "God told me to let you preach. So if you can stay an extra day, if you can stay till tomorrow, we'll pay your hotel room." And he told me to let you preach because you got something to say. And I'll be daggone, the thing she had to say was to me that God called me to be a millionaire. I knew it. I knew. I know some of y'all can't get with that, and I understand it. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not trying to convince you. It just happened the way that it happened. So I'm excited and everything. So and I am smart enough to know that it takes money to make money. You know, a lot of people's like, well, why you gotta so into this or do this to do this? Because the reason why you don't feel the effect at your job is because somebody else already done put in the work. Somebody else already done sold the money in to build the establishment that you work in. That's why you don't see it. But when you on the ground floor building your wealth for yourself, okay, it takes money to make money. Don't be crazy. Other than that, it's called welfare. When somebody give you a handout to do something, it's called welfare. So I'm just saying, and let me make this disclaimer. Yes, I am going to, yes, I'm humble. Yes, I'm going to be who I am now, even when I become a millionaire. But what I ain't going to do, and I said ain't, is have no new friends. No new friends. If you ain't with me now, well, I got how many in my chat? It was six altogether, and I know where 300 went at. Okay, six altogether. If you ain't in here on my struggle, when I get up, don't connect. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. No new friends. Mm-mm. I'm good. Keep waving to me like you have been. Hi, hi, and let's keep moving on. I'm so serious about that. If you didn't think I was doo doo before then, don't think I'm doo doo now that my connections is changing. Because remember, I always tell you guys to watch your energy, watch who you connect to, watch who speaks into you, watch who you talk to, what you intake. Okay, so now that all that's changing, if you can't be with me in my struggle, while I'm struggling right now, that you think I'm struggling, because you know what? Let me dispel this myth. And I'm not at nobody, so don't at me because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm not at nobody. But stop thinking because you got 100,000 subs that makes you better than people who don't. No, it don't. It don't. It makes you more annoying for real. Because a lot of times I see some of these people with all these, and they really annoying. It's like, how could anybody even follow you? Because you something else. I wouldn't follow you to the bathroom, let alone follow you. Okay, no new friends. That's all I'm saying. No new friends. I know, Andrea here. Okay, real mamas. April, y'all heard me, don't you? You heard me. I'm serious because people see you on the come up. They see you girl rise. It's like they can tell, and they see you girl do something, and all this, and then they want to start saying, "I always knew you." No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ain't even want to speak to me. So I know dang well you didn't know I was gonna make nothing. I couldn't even get you to say hi. You know, yeah, y'all want me to get started on that. Because I ain't never seen a bunch of people that is so uppity and so important that you can't even address the people in your chat. I don't ever want to be like that. I'm not even that type of preacher. Some of y'all don't even know I'm a minister. Because I keep that hidden, and I'm going to tell you, well, now, I keep it hidden because I want people to be who they are with me. I don't want you to put on the air because of my title. Because I'm not going to put on the air because of the title. You're going to see exactly who I am. I'm not perfect. The gospel is, and that's what I preach. It's the gospel. I need the same grace that you need. It's no different. None. And so anybody tell you that they're lie, it's no different. So I never want to be that type of preacher. And I never want to be that type of pastor. When I had my church, oh, y'all didn't know I was a pastor either. Wow. Okay, well now you do. When I had my church went on the renovations, and at the time, I went on the renovation. At the time, my cousin who I have a child by got out of penitentiary, and I thought I was delivered. I thought I was over him. And when he got out of penitentiary, he came for me, and I went. Y'all catch that? Oh, y'all want to hear my story? Y'all want me to tell the truth? Y'all want me to lie? I got so much I could tell y'all. Lord have mercy. Y'all. Mm-mm. Girl, let me tell you. I really, that is my title. Believe it or not. That's what I said. Actually, girl, mm, let me tell you, y'all know all my business. You know why I don't care? Because I'm still here. So see, my promise to God was whatever He delivered me from, whatever I came out of, I would tell people so they could be free. So I have no shame. I can't. It's a ministry. Not my misery. It's a ministry. So when I had my physical church and everything, the building went under construction and I went under construction. And my thing was, I said, okay, I need to step down for a minute because I need to get me together. Like I was all the way left, y'all. I had walked away from my responsibilities, everything. I walked away because I was still connected spiritually, you know, to this man in such a way it was crazy. Okay. But I'm not no more. Not no more. It took a minute. It took a minute. I almost didn't make it back from that. And that's the truth. I almost didn't make it back from that. So that's why I say, why sit over here and pretend? Why sit over here and not help people? Because that's who I am. I help people. So if me telling my story helps you not to fall into the same ditch, then hello and you're welcome. If me telling you my story helps you to help somebody else, you're welcome. If me telling my story helps you to know God in a deeper way, you're very welcome. Because it's not my story to keep at all. And yes, it was a very deep soul tie. It was a very what I did not know, and I'm this is the first time this is being released. Okay, so y'all getting this hot off the press. What I did know is that my grandmother, that is the Indian, made a sacrifice for the first of her grandkids, for the first of her kids, and somebody else. And she did some type of sacrifice with her family to where we would do incest. Y'all want to know my story? Yeah, I swear y'all want to know my story. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. She 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 did some type of ritual with her family. Yeah. See, and when I began, see, because the other side of my people, on my mom's side, are faith based preachers, prophets, apostles, the fivefold ministry. Now they got gangsters too. Don't get me wrong, but my influences was the fivefold ministry. I stayed in church. I was in church. I was speaking in tongues. I was all of that. So that counteracted all this black magic that the family on that side was doing. Okay. So that's where the head bumping and the opposition came in at. It was the light versus the dark. So the dark side wanted me. That's why when I was a kid, and now I realized that I was able to tell what was going to happen, what you said, and I wouldn't even be where you are, but I could tell you what you said, when you said it, who you was talking to, what's gonna happen. I seen the future, like everything. I was doing this as a kid, okay. But when I heard about my side of the family on my daddy's side, that they was into black magic, I wouldn't say anything. I would stop telling people what they could see, what I could see, what was going to happen. I wouldn't say anything. I didn't know that it was called prophecy. Okay. And it took this side over here, the light side, to explain to me that I am a prophet. And then as I got older and I began to learn more and I began to study and I began to hear God's voice for me, and He told me I was a prophet to nations and leaders. So, in other words, if you know a prophet, I'm probably that prophet's prophet. If you know a bishop, I'm probably that bishop's prophet. I'm a prophet to leaders. I can spot a leader and what they're called to do and manifest it on them. That's the gift God has given me. I just don't say a lot. I see a lot. I don't say a lot. Because unless He releases me to say, I don't say. Even if I want to, I don't say a word. I'm like, that's interesting. Oh, that's weird, or something of that nature. So yeah. Even with everything that I went through. And I don't know why I'm burning this to y'all. Somebody need to hear this. Let me tell you something. Everything that I went through, it was to destroy what God had already chosen me to do. Everything that the enemy tried to kill me, he tried to do this. God said no, because he chose me to be bigger than what I even knew. Yeah. So that's why when I make mistakes, I have no problem telling you I made a mistake, because I have to stay okay. Oh, okay. Okay. You're pray from, yes, honey. And that's why I'm honest. Sometimes I'm honest to a fault. And my husband told me that. He said, sometimes, baby, you're honest to a fault. And it pisses him off because I get hurt a lot. And I take it and keep going. But it makes him mad. He's like, oh no, and I'm like, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I shakes my hands and I go on about my business and be done with it, you know. But yeah, yes, she did a ritual with her family. They did a ritual, or whatever the case may be. It was a ritual done on that side. I keep forgetting I'm talking in this headset. It was a ritual done on that side, and yeah, it went down to the generations. Yep, 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 yep. So yep. And before, I don't know if y'all know her. Her name's Juanita Bynum. Before she went where people say is left, when she was in the height of who she was, and she was going strong, and all this and stuff. God allowed her to lay hands on me. So she laid hands on me and everything, and birthed me out as well. So I've been birthed out by the best. So um, yeah. So when I say that if I'm for you, yes, girl, yes, yes. It's what, the real mama's real pro. I promise you, if I come on here, and if I really tell you, if I really start talking like I talk, it scared the crap out of some people. They would be like, Coco's word. She's this, she's that. I mean, it would really scare the crap out of people, because it's a it's a whole lot of stuff. I can get into some stuff for real. But I have to know my audience too. So a lot of times when I feel the rise to start just going, I kind of hold back and shut up. I don't say too much. I'll go, oh, okay. All right, well, anyway, y'all, and I cut it off, because I have that tendency, and the way I teach and preach is deep. I mean, for real. Even my babies of the church, when I had my babies of the church, baby, I could put my babies up against a grown person anytime when it comes to the Bible, because I made sure they were equipped, and they could tell you where such and such a scripture is, and what that meant, and what this means. And girl. So yeah, and I'm like, I try not to get too, because people can't handle it, and they can't. Yeah, I said Juanita Bynum, NC Girl for Life. Yeah, this was back in, whew, I want to say 2000. I want to say 2000. Might have been a little bit. I know it wasn't too far. It wasn't too. Let me see. My son, he was born in 1999, so this is between 2000 2002. Yeah, Juanita Bynum. She laid hands on me. Yeah, pronounced me. Uh huh. She wasn't the only one, but yeah, I just know that's somebody everybody knows. So, yeah. Let me see. Yep, generational. Yep. They don't understand, and I don't have time to make them understand. Yep. It was no, it wasn't a conference. It was what did they call that? It was some type of morning meditation meeting, something morning meeting, and God just started speaking to her to lay hands on different people and all this and stuff like that. Yeah. Mhm. It was wow. It was exciting. Let me tell you something. I don't know how she is now because I ain't been around. I've only had that one encounter with her. I don't know how she is now, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The day, first of all, that night that she was at the church, when she was coming up the side we was on, my body, I promise you on my kids, my body, the inside was shaking. I mean, shaking. The anointing was so heavy on her life. Just started shaking. And I had to hold my stomach because it was just so like, I had never experienced anything like it. So the next day, when we all came in and everything was a morning, it was like around breakfast time and all this. We all came in and stuff, and she got to talking, and she was like, "Hold it," and she started speaking in tongues and all this and stuff. And then she said, "The Lord told me to start laying hands." Like yeah, she said, "I got to birth some of y'all out." Oh my goodness! When I tell you, it was nothing like it. I just had never experienced anything like that. I hadn't at the time, you know. So yeah, it was awesome. I did she which one? Cece acted like a celebrity? Juanita. Okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And you know what? And I hear a lot of people, how can I say this? A lot of people have came to me and said that real mamas. And I've had some people who were, and this blew my mind, who were like 60 and 70 and 80 years old when I had my church, and they was like, "Where's your church at? Because we want to come and be up under you." And these are people that's my grandmama's age. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, "Huh, Mister Because you got that word and you don't play. We need to be there. That's what I'm used to." And that's all I kept hearing. And I was like, "What is this? What's going on and everything and stuff?" And so yeah, I understand that. I really do. And to be honest with you, let me tell you about me. I try my best to run. I knew as a kid I was called to lead people. I knew as a kid I was called into the ministry. I knew as a kid I could tell the future and all this. I just told y'all that. I knew it as a kid. Okay. And as I got older and things started happening to me, I was like, how could you really want me to do this, God? And you letting people molest me, rape me, touch me. I mean, I had a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, how could this be? How is this possible? Because you're all knowing, all seeing. So I know you see it and I know you know it. So why are you allowing this to happen? Okay. And so, I had a hard time with that one for a minute. So I ran. Every time I would feel a tugging of the Lord, I would run. I would turn left. Like he was like, I need you to do blah, blah, blah. I would go so far left, I start stripping. I went so far left, I became a dope man's girl. I went so far left. I'm telling you truth. Oh, they don't like this type of teaching, God. They don't like it. Every time I get deeper. I start doing drugs. I start drinking. I start whatever it could to get them words out of my head and not to hear him. And what's so funny is, I'm gonna tell you, when I got to that point, I remember one day I was so drunk. Cause I can't drink. Let be known. I was so drunk, y'all. I was drinking NJ in the blueproof label. Okay. VSOP NJ. I never forget it. I was so drunk because I kept hearing him speak to me. Okay. And I got mad. And the and the madder I got, I took a shot. So I was like stumbling. I was like, my head was spinning. I was stumbling. I was like, all that. And guess what happened? I still heard his voice. And then on top of that, guess what happened? I started prophesying. Toe up, drunk, smoking weed, trying to get that voice out of my head, trying to make him stop talking to me, trying to make him leave me alone because I was mad at him. Oh, yes, I was mad at God. I was mad at him. And I was doing all that to not hear him. And how come right in the middle, he made me in the middle of a whole bunch of drunk, high people start prophesying, girl, accurately. I couldn't shut up. So it got to a point that every time we was together, I would prophesy. And they got to a point and said, Coco, yeah, you cool, but I don't want you blowing my high tonight. You can't go. We can't sit with you. We can't do. See what I'm saying? I was like, dang. Yeah, okay. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you the truth. So I get it. I get it. The more I ran, the louder he spoke. The more I tried to shake him, the more he was using me. This is his thing. I'm gonna get my use out of you one way or the other. You gonna come willingly, or you gonna come unwillingly, but you're gonna come. So I finally came to my senses and realized you can't whoop God. And baby, when I tell you when I had that come to Jesus moment, now I got baptized when I was 8. But when I had that come to Jesus moment, fell. I fell in church and was like, I'm sorry. Oh, y'all want to hear this. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Fell. I fell in church, y'all. I did. And trust me, I had church hurt. Oh, real mamas. I had church hurt. I had a baby at 15. I was the same girl. Everybody loved. Everybody would let their kids sit next to me. Oh, I was the apple of everybody's eye. But when I became pregnant at the age of 15, everybody started dogging me in church. Oh, come on now. Some of the old members, the old saints that should know better, because half of them, their kids was only 14 years older than them, get into it, was trying their best to dog me. And it took my granddaddy, the pastor, to get the mic and tell the church, first of all, you ain't God. What you should have been doing was exhibiting the Bible and comfort her and show her the way. Come in. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, he was like, show y'all should have been hugging her and showing her the way by her being a young mother, not talking about her. He said because some of y'all are only 14 years older than your oldest child. Oh yeah, he read them for filth. Do you hear me? He read them for filth. He said that wasn't godly. Y'all running her down at any other young mother in here that's trying. He said at least she didn't kill it, and everything. But that was enough for me. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. If I can't feel comfortable and love in the house of the Lord, where the heck can I feel comfortable in love? Because my family show wasn't giving it to me. So where did I go? The streets. Yes, ma'am. I went to the streets. And they love their own, honey. The streets love you. Yeah, they love you. You hear me? That's why you can see winos standing in front of a liquor store sharing a bottle. They got more love in them than people do in church. Oh, come on now.
Thanks, babes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would answer that right now and say, if you look at how we are right now, the roaming virus, that's what I call it, the roaming virus. If you look at how we are right now, most of the places are shut down. There is no assembling together like that. So I always thought as long as you come together with someone, whether it be online, on a conference call, that's assembling. Okay. So, but you got your cookies. Bye. Anyway, yeah, that's my little girl. She's a mess. Okay. So, but you always supposed to have, whether you with somebody or not, whether you in a big church or a small church, you always supposed to have your own relationship with God. You know, yeah, you always have your own relationship with the man upstairs, because you have to make sure that your life is what he wants it to be, and can't nobody tell you that. If you have to make sure that when church ain't in, you lined up. If it makes sense. So, and like I told you, I don't know all the answers, but such as I know, I sure. If you ask me and I don't know, I will find out and get back to you. That's the promise. That's the promise. Uh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, you know, but let me tell you something. Even though I am an apostle, pastor, prophet, I still have someone over me. It's just like every counselor needs a counselor. Every therapist should have a therapist. Every bishop needs a bishop. See, you can't be your own uh entity to where you speaking to you, answering you, and do it. You need somebody to check your spirit. You need somebody to say, you off. You off in this area. I need you to get this together. I know that's not God. That's you. That's not God. Then come on, So everybody, and that's why he said he sent them out two by two, because we need each other. And that's why this little quarantine thing bothers me. I'm a people person. I like getting out. I'm an out person. Even I'm a homebody. When I'm ready to go, I want to go, and I don't want to go with restrictions. So that's what I'm that's what I'm saying. So, but you know what? And you are not the only one, and I am gonna one day just come on here, and I think I'm gonna do it this as we go on in this week. Well, we already at Wednesday, aren't we? Are we at Wednesday or are we at Tuesday? We at Tuesday. Lord have mercy. What day is it? These days are flying, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what day it is, girl and boy. Move forward. Let me see. Okay, let me explain that statement too. Moving forward, because I don't want us to get stuck. So I always remind myself and others. Okay, moving forward. It means let's go. We ain't got time to even keep dwelling on this. Let's move forward. Let me see. Oh, it's Tuesday. Well, thank God, because I thought I slept a day. Okay, so the next time it'll probably be Thursday. Yeah, because I got overtime Saturday, so I'm not gonna do anything Friday like this. But Thursday, I am going to come on here and we're gonna have Bible talk. We're gonna answer questions. We're gonna have answer questions. But I am gonna answer this question right here though. But we're gonna have questions because people have questions and they need answers. And if I can be the one to give them the answer from the man upstairs, then so be it. But I'm telling y'all, be prepared. Because sometimes I can get so deep it might scare you. And I'm trying not to, but that's just who I am. Do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe that the Bible was altered or changed? Books were removed. Yeah, books were removed when they and I think I've talked about this before, but yeah, books were removed. Um and here's the thing, not you, NC girl for life. Don't take this as you. But I always tell people it really doesn't matter if the books were removed if we don't understand the books we have. If we're not reading the books we have, the books that was removed won't make a difference. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna answer as many as I can. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thursday. Yes, ma'am. I'm dedicated to that. Yes. But yeah, just to answer you though, yeah, there were books removed. Yes, ma'am. And you can still get those individual books. You just have to send out for each book that was moved removed out of the Bible. Like just Jafar, chapter of Jafar, uh, Eli. It's many more. I don't know them all off the top of my head. Yeah, usual time. I'm gonna make it, but see, I'm gonna make it this time at 7. I think I usually come on at 6:30. I'm gonna make it at 7 because I just be getting off and I want to eat something and get my mind together, get my spirit and my mind together. So I don't want to have to rush right on here and then start because I have to prepare. But yeah, yes. So Enoch, yep. So mhm. It's 7 p.m. Eastern time for me, and whatever that makes it for you guys. Uh huh. So yeah, that's it. That's it. But I am excited about what's transpiring. I'm excited. I want to take as many people with me that want to go. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yep, 300. Yep. Y'all might be surprised, but to be honest, me and 300, we talk about the book all. We talk about the Bible all the time. Cause you know what? He'll ask me some questions, and boy, he catch me at the. It's like he catch me right at the time. I don't know. He gives and he'll say, "What do you think about such and such and such a?" And I'm like, "You would catch me at this time, and everything." So yeah, it's funny though, but he keeps me on my p's and q's. He does, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." We just bounce stuff off each other. So yeah, it's fun to me. It's fun. So yeah, and I think, like I said, I think his mom's amazing. I do say that because she's 92, y'all. She's 92. Like I told you, I just lost my aunt last month, the matriarch of our family. She was 108. You hear that? 108. So, and his mom, she's still here. And she's 92. And most of her friends is gone. But she's still here. She is still here. And I laugh when I hear her call him because I think it's funny. And a grown man, it's so funny because she got that mother call and she'll call him, go, "Yes, ma'am, ma'am." I be rolling. I be over here, I put myself on mute, cracking up. I'm like, boy, it's too funny. Can't tell me a man don't go back into his childhood, let his mama call him. Shh. Yes, they do too, if you got any respect. It's just funny to me, y'all. I'll be cracking up. Ah. I'm like, thank you, 300. After I talked about you, I know I'm sorry. But it was all good. I said good things. I said good things. I told you I even danced at your wedding, remember? Hmm. Oh, But anyway, y'all, I'm getting off of here because I do not want this to be no 2.5 hour live. I done cried. We done had a good time. We done clapped. We done been excited. We done did all this stuff. We done had Bible talk. We done did everything. So, and now I be this dry muffin. This muffin dry. Come here.
I get Kool-Aid in that glass.
Huh?
I get Kool-Aid in that glass.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's muffin dry. I don't know if I want more of this. Good grief. It choked my throat. Woo, like I can cough up dust. Anywho, uh, and then it's got my nose stopped up. Now I'm talking through my nose. What's going on? Stop texting me crazy. Anyway, no problem, April. You too. Y'all pray for me with this job. I promise y'all. These people, which I ain't gonna be working there too much longer because I'm gonna be a millionaire. So I'm gonna have to be focused. You too, y'all. And let me end like this. I feel led to end like this. May the grace of the Lord, our Son Jesus Christ, protect you, guide you, keep thee in all thy ways. May your day go great tomorrow. May your dreams be as vivid and as wonderful as the thoughts that God has for you. In Jesus' name, may He protect you and keep you until we meet again. Amen. See y'all later. Smooches. Love you guys. Thanks for coming over. Stay tuned.